Alright, it's time. We haven't heard that song in a while. It's time to fucking do this.
Oh boy. We can do normal. We're not.
I'm a bad bitch.
Well, I was gonna say we're not pussies, but like.
Hello everybody, it's me, your lord.
And I'm the court wizard.
And welcome back to the Lord and Friends Play Yakuza 5. It's time to direct our arm. It's time is here. Hello. It's very nice to... I almost feel like it was supposed to be a reveal, but it's like, it's no one. How did I get... Fuck. It's very nice to meet you. Thank you for coming today. I'm with Southern Town and my jeans are poorly textured. This event is all about you, so please, just enjoy yourself. Wow, that's... Okay, well, that's... Wow. I could get used to that. 10 more minutes! I'll be starting soon. I wonder if I should go with... No.
Nah.
Come on.
Come on, you're fine.
I've done this kind of thing before. I better get started. Let's do this.
Come on, you can do this. Like, this is not rough, tough for you. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Dance.
you're rocking the house.
Shit. Yeah.
Ta 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 ta.
With all my good stats. Now this is the part where you should talk while I'm focusing. Okay, then again, usually you would have others, at least the brave with you, but you're kind of stuck talking. So that
I'm kind of alone, so it's rough to talk about things on my own.
That kind of sucks, I will admit.
But God, what can I even talk about?
I don't know.
Actually, you know what? Well, I was gonna like take this like
Don't
during
give up.
the Princess League because I felt like it was gonna be the one where like there wasn't gonna be as much. A lot of time wasted of silence, but might as well do it now. We spent some time talking about what we wanted out of Pokemon recently.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. So I guess it would be a good idea to try and talk about like potential spin-off ideas that we thought like could be really interesting. I guess since he's too busy right now, I guess I'll start with my own. Honestly, for me, like one of the first things that I would really like to see, because at this point, like the idea of trainer Pokemon has been kind of done to the end of.
Yeah, I remember that was the comment.
I was about to die.
I remember that was the comment that I actually said, where it's like I feel like the world of Pokemon like is so big that it's like, why do we always focus on trainers? There could be other games where there's other jobs and how they deal with that, because it's always, I get it, like because of the appeal of Pokemon. I mean, of course, trainers, but it's like that's why I think some side games could totally take care of other stuff.
Yeah, it would be cool, but at the same time,
I mean, again, that's one of the things that was, I think Detective Pikachu, like the movie, was the most fun I've had with Pokemon in a while, because like it was just so fucking different.
to be fair, yeah, I can see why. And
Woo! It's over.
Going off of what we, going off of Detective Pikachu, one of the spin-offs that I think could be pretty interesting, based off of what we've seen in the main games, would be like a game, kind of a mix between Phoenix Wright and Detective Pikachu, where you play as Detective Looker in the series, who has his own team and he's like solving cases and trying to take down like the evil teams with the help of the police.
The evil Team Rocket.
Not just Rocket, but every other
but...
one that are there.
All right, let's see what other job we have.
I do remember that, like I think it was before the X and Y, there were like a small like smorgasbord of shorts of Pokemon. I think it was called like Pokemon Generations or something like that.
Okay.
Which like dealt with several like different stories related to Pokemon, like either the evil leader of Team Flare from X and Y.
Wait, hold on. What? I'm sorry. The Fred director isn't here yet. Does that mean the event is off? No, actually, we need you to call on as soon as possible. I guess we're already here. What? As soon as you're ready, go ahead and go on. Oh my goodness. Okay. I've gone. Okay. Let's. Fine. I didn't need preparation.
Nah, we're good. We're good to
go. Yeah, I do a dance battle, but alone. That one is weird.
Oh, yeah. And also, like, another thing that I think would be really interesting, which might be a bit more of an oddball, especially considering that the movies are not considered canon. But at this point, I'd say, fuck it. I want to see a medieval Pokemon. I think that'd be great. Like, just seeing, like, just how different it was back then. Like, in terms of the overall scope of the world, and also, like, how different were the legendary Pokemon back in the day. Because, like, in the Pokemon universe, nowadays, in the modern world, Pokemon are considered, like, somewhat legendary creatures, but it's nothing more than, like, rare Pokemon, you know? Whereas back in the day, I think they could have easily been seen as, like,
dragons!
These mythical creatures of epic proportions. Which, I mean, it makes sense because some of them can fucking rule the earth and the water and also time and space. And one of them is a straight up god.
And one of them will punch your shit in if you have strong emotions.
Wait, who's that? What are you talking about?
I can't remember fucking name. Hat in the new one. Hat, and it looks like she looks like a fucking witch.
Oh boy. Oh, that's okay. That's why I don't know, because I haven't actually seen as many of the Sword and Shield Pokemon as I have. As I probably should have. I'm much more well versed in the first and second gen Pokemon.
I just realized, why was that not perfect? I mean, that was perfect, but I didn't reach the full top. The crowd was pretty into it. I said it was quite a success. Did I actually not have enough fucking, like, stats for it to reach the...
I hope not.
Why does the premium chocolate my favorite shot? The ones that are always sold out? Well, I'm pretty resourceful. They weren't all that hard to get for me. There you go. That's for everybody to share. They look so yummy. I wonder if waiting in line for these chocolates would make them late. Don't mind if I do. Aren't you going to have some? Alright, sure. Oh, I just melted my mouth. I'm so glad I came out today and I got to try this wonderful chocolates. Fuck the rest of the event, the chocolates though. the fucking chocolates, oh my god.
And also for my part, another thing about the medieval thing is that we got to see back in the 8th Pokemon movie, like, the relationship between Sir Aaron and his Lucario.
I'm still amazed at the amount of fucking... You just said 8, yeah. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot more than that.
Oh god, there's a lot. Yeah, I think there's upwards of 20 now.
Fuck this. Alright,
yeah,
okay.
I know.
Groove downer!
They've done like almost one every single year.
Cool. Lower your opponent's spirit 1 level by showing off your hunger to win during a dance battle.
But yeah, no, I think it would have been it would be pretty interesting, because although the 8th movie did go into something of a detail about their relationship, like, I think it would be interesting to see, like, it being developed.
I'm sorry, TV Smash into... Oh! Right! A interview for magazines. Okay.
Oh, that's gonna be something.
This might at some point become... Okay, well, alright.
Oh, are we still in the...
Oh yeah, they meet in our office. And
oh.
Let's see what Miss Yamora's memo says. That's like the secretary.
Okay, yeah. TV
Smash is a magazine about TV personalities and show. At the point where we are at in the story, we didn't see her, but she is still pretty present.
Okay, yeah.
We just somehow did not see her, really. It's casual, so it talks about things like idols, hobbies, and soft stuff like that.
Okay.
The interviewer will be Mr. Karube. He's pretty aggressive, and he'll ask you some provocative questions, but just try to keep you cool. If he likes you, though, he'll write a really great article about you, so try to win him over, okay? The topic of this interview is going to be the Princess League. Okay, this is what I have to be careful about. So we're going to be about the Princess League, and the interviewer is going to ask me provocative questions, but I have to stay calm.
Alright. I think we... Hello, I'm here for the interview.
I'm here!
Fucking J. Jonah Jameson.
Not at all, but...
No.
Please say something.
Hello, I'm Karube from TV Smash. Nice to meet you.
That so doesn't fit his face. I love it. Thank you very much for coming.
Now, let's start today's interview. Let's see. Uh-oh. What was I going to ask you today?
The Princess League? I was told it was going to be about the Princess League.
Ah, yeah, that's right. So your manager told you, huh?
Yeah.
That's great. This industry is pretty small, so I was a little worried, to be honest. It looks like they prepped their talent well. Well, let's get right to it. What do you think of the Princess League system?
Pardon?
I mean, it must be great for unknown talent like you. You can get your face on TV even without much proven experience. And the station can produce a TV show without paying its talent very much. A win-win, right? But on the other hand, the level of talent is often hit or miss. So you think that lowers the quality of this type of program? Taking all that into consideration, what's so great about the Princess League system?
Wow. The wonderful thing about the Princess League is that I think those interviews will have an unseen time limit to answer. That's why I didn't actually take the time to look at, to read them all out loud. Because I think I remember getting fucked by that at some point.
Oh.
But maybe that was for a specific thing, but I'm not taking any chances. The wonderful thing about the Princess League is that it gives girls a great chance to compete and truly try their very hardest at something.
So are you saying you don't care if the viewers have to watch low quality performances?
I don't feel the quality of my own performance is low, and I believe all of the contestants train hard and do their absolute best.
I see. Well, I have to agree. When I saw you perform, I really thought you had something special. I could tell you'd been through some pretty grueling training. I guess the system produced a performance like you was pretty good.
I guess there's no need to question the idol industry.
There's another problem. Performances are rated by studio audience voting. A pretty vague criterion, don't you think? Can singing and dancing really be evaluated with a numerical score?
I think the scoring system is fair. Performances vary in quality, and I think the scores reflect that pretty accurately.
But just because the performance is technically skilled, that isn't always what appeals to an audience. Sometimes the value of a performance goes beyond technique, wouldn't you agree?
But the scores are the votes of each individual audience member, and I think they reflect how much a performer touched their heart. So I don't believe the Princess League scores are based on technique alone.
I see. You've got a point there. That's a pretty good answer. That brings us to the last question. Now, to tell the truth, I used to be a huge fan of a certain idol named Mire Park.
I don't know what that is. Really? You were Mrs. Park's fan?
That's right. And I know you were her favorite. So let me ask you this. Do you believe you will surpass her one day?
Let's play it safe. I don't think she and I can be compared. We each have our own individual paths. It's not about who surpasses who.
I guess you're right there. But, you know, as Mrs. Park's favorite, I'll definitely be rooting for you.
Really? You will?
Yes! I've been watching you even outside the scope of my work. I'll really be looking forward to seeing where your career takes you. And that concludes our interview. Let me apologize to you. I know it's pretty harsh here and there.
Pardon?
That's my interviewing style, see? Find it harsh and aggressive elicits more heartfelt responses than being friendly. I hope you can forgive me if I was too hard on you.
That's alright. My manager warned me in advance that your questions would be like that.
Oh, really? Huh. Kind of defeats the whole purpose if you knew about it ahead of time.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
Gave us some great material, though. Had high hopes for you and didn't disappoint. I'll be rooting for you. Thank you for today.
Thank you very much for coming.
Fuck you.
Ah,
For laughing at me.
that went well. Yay!
Yay!
I fucking did an interview
Woo!
good. I interviewed so good. Alright, more.
Well, I am actually curious. Like, what would be your preferred kind of spin-off for this?
Well, maybe we can actually keep that for a moment where we actually need to cover some time.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Although it's always weird having to bring that up, the Let's Play techniques to bring them up into words. It's always weird a little bit. Alright, let's see. Let's see what that is. Beginner is a magazine that gives audition information and leads on how to become a model, TV personality, or voice actor. Alright.
Ooh!
It's aimed at preteen and teen girls who want to be famous, just exactly the kind of reader who would be fascinated by your story. The interviewer will be Miss Asano. She's apparently brand new to this, so I don't know how smoothly it will go. She's gung-ho though. The interview will be about how exactly you became an idol. But you have a complicated family history. I don't think she'll delve too deeply, but make sure you tread carefully. Yeah, let's not talk about our links to the Yakuzas.
Yeah,
Okay, the interview is going to be about how to become an idol. The target is teenage girls want to be famous, so I should try and encourage them. Got it. I'm here for the interview. Sorry I'm late. Oh shit. Good timing that I just finished reading that. How convenient. Your hair's terrible. I mean, why is it always so awkwardly quiet at first? I'm Asano from Beginner. Nice to meet you, Aruka. I get it, because the interviewers are beginner. Sorry. Now let's see. Have you heard from your manager what today's interview is going to be about? How I became an idol. I was told it would be about how exactly I became an idol. That's right. Cool. Yes, great. So your story can give them hope. Oh, that would be great, actually. Great! And I'm so glad you've already been told all about it. That should make things so much more smooth. Now, I heard that you were scouted out in Okinawa. Yeah?
was that in the second one?
No. That's because that's what happens like in between. You know, you saw the flashback, the flashback, and she talked about it during the talk show.
Okay, yeah.
She was shopping, and then Miss Park was apparently there, and it's like, I'll give you all the money, become an idol. And they say you were just out shopping, but suddenly somebody suddenly came up to you. So what's your secret? Do you have any tips for us? Fuck. I think the best thing to do is just be yourself and act natural. If you go overboard trying to catch the eye of a scout, it might look strange. I guess there really isn't any trick to getting noticed by Senpai, huh? I was only discovered by the president of my agency by chance myself. I guess it's just luck and being the right place at the right time. I'm sure our readers would have loved to hear there was some kind of trick to it, but it is what it is. I guess if you have that certain something, it shows even when you're just being yourself. Let's see. What was the very first work you did after becoming an idol? I don't mean dance lessons or anything like that. I mean a real paying gig. It was being a guest assistant on a TV show. It was part of the promotion for the Princess League. What kind of things does a TV show assistant do? I held signs and posters toward the camera. I just stood there without saying anything. But seeing as you were already an idol, didn't you find that sort of thing a little humiliating? I let the humiliation fuel me. I understood that that's the way it had to be at first because I hadn't proven myself yet. So even idols have to toil in obscurity before they get better work, huh? That might be hard to hack for a lot of young people these days. But not for someone who really truly wants to be an idol. I suppose it would be encouraging for our readers to know that even you had to earn your stripes. Yeah, let's go with that. That's good, yeah. This next one is my last question because, well, we make short articles. Do you have any regrets about becoming famous? What? There's a lot of... Pardon? You realize the article says, pardon? A whole lot. As more and more people learn who you are, it must be hard to ever just be a regular girl anymore, no? Oh, you're striking, okay. I mean, you're probably discouraged from having a romantic relationship. But well, I mean, yeah. And people must recognize you wherever you go. With these negative factors, would you still recommend trying to become famous to our readers? Ooh, I don't know. Well, I believe you have to know what you're getting yourself into ahead of time if you want to be famous. Nobody can escape the price of fame, is that it? Exactly. I can have a feel our readers will take that answer as a little too obvious. Yeah, well, what the fuck else you wanted me to say? They will? Well, that's the end of the interview. Thank you very much. It looks like I made the right choice. Pardon? Yeah, okay, she really says that a lot. Yeah. Well, my editor told me to go out and get an interview with one of my favorite idols. And then I saw you in the Princess League and instantly became a fan. You did? Cool. And now that I meet you in person, just what I imagined. I guess I've got a good eye. Well, thank you again. Best of luck and all that shit.
Well, you got some decent experience points, so...
Yeah, I think it went pretty decently well.
I'd say so, too.
I'm definitely building a fucking fan base before we get to the finals.
Yeah, for sure. I wonder how that's gonna impact... How that might impact the...
Crush everything.
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay, well, let's see. I'm sorry, what?
A men's magazine that covers racy topics.
Like black people? What?
No.
Okay, Sensual Gentleman. I'm worried.
Sex.
It said sense.
No, but I mean, racy topics is something like sex.
Oh, cool. I'm 16. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's see what Miss... You're 16. Sensual Gentleman is a men's magazine that covers racy topics. It's not considered all that vulgar, though. You know what? Fair enough. That's actually... Most of the readers are men in their 30s and 40s. Magazines like these are probably their only source of information on idols. It'd be terrific if you could win this segment of the market over, so do your best. The interviewer will be Mr. Mizuguchi. He might be a little inappropriate here and there, but the interview shouldn't last long. Hang in there. The interview is supposed to be about advice for middle-aged men on how to be popular with young women.
Oh.
What they should do to attract young women and things like that.
I'm 16.
The interview is going to be about advice to the readers are mostly men, and I try and make my... Alright, got it.
Hello, all set for today's interview?
Okay. Okay. Alright, good. Good, fine. Let's go. Why you're ugly? I mean, fuck. I'm too honest.
Well, hello there. I'm Mizuguchi from Sensual Gentleman. Very nice to meet ya, Aruka.
Great save. Thank you very much for coming.
Oh boy, an interview with a young new idol. I've been looking forward to this one. Are you a cute little thing, aren't you? Ain't you?
Thank you.
About the interview.
Yeah, please.
You've been told what it's about?
Have fun in the hostess class. how to be popular with young women. I was told it would be about how middle-aged men could be popular with young women.
Yep, that's in a nutshell. Can't beat hearing it directly from the horse's mouth, or in this case, a cute young idol, am I right? Am I right?
I'm not really sure.
Oh, of course I'm right, trust me. Anyway, let's get the ball rolling.
Miss Park!
Question 1. In your eyes, what age range is the middle-aged man?
Pardon? Okay, this is actually getting stupid. Pardon?
I want to get your definition. When you think of a middle-aged man, about how old is? 35 and 50, yeah.
I would say anywhere between 35 and 50 is middle age.
Oh, yeah. So you think guys in their 30s is still young?
Yes, I do!
Well, with a liberal view like that on men's ages, this interview is going to go great. Can't wait to see what else they're going to have to say.
I also cannot wait! Okay, next
question. Let's imagine for a minute that you're over 18 and there's an older man.
I don't like
I'm
the
16.
idea that you have to say, let's imagine you're over 18!
I'm 16! He asked you out on late night dates. Where would you like to go?
Late at night, you say?
Yeah, well, older men do work during the daytime. Besides, guys might get some dirty looks if they're out with younger women during the day.
I do fucking wonder why.
They're adults after all, so of course they want to go as far as they can go if possible.
Oh, Jesus. I see.
So what destination would make you want to say yes to a date?
You know what?
Sure.
I like to sing, so private karaoke room.
Well, but as a young lady, wouldn't you be a little worried? I mean, it is a private room and all. What if we suddenly mix in advance?
Pardon?
Of course, I would never do anything like that. I can tell you one thing, though. I bet our readers are going to like that answer of yours.
Great, I seem to be doing really good at okay.
Last question. If you were over 18...
I hate this setup!
Do you think you would ever consider having sex with a middle-aged man? Well, it is the last question and all, so I thought, what the heck? I'd really appreciate it if you answer.
I'd really appreciate it if you fucked off, but okay.
What do you think? Would you have sex with a middle-aged man?
I'm not really sure, but I think maybe if I was in love with him.
Seriously? Wow! Man, am I glad I asked.
Yeah, you seem like it.
Blown away! Thank you for that juicy nugget.
Please don't say shit like that.
I'm gonna throw up. That just about wraps it up. Thank you for being so patient. I'm sorry for asking you such inappropriate questions.
Yeah, well, I understand. You were just doing your job.
I can see why you're so popular. You got a new fan in me. I wish you good luck.
You got a fan in me. Alright.
Thank you for your time. I hope we can do another interview soon.
No.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for coming today. Fuck off, Goofy. Oh my god.
Man, that was,
I improved my singing.
that was something. That was great.
I improved my singing.
I fucking love that.
A gift has arrived from a... Oh, yeah, it was one of those fucking middle-aged man. A gold ring.
Yep.
I can't... What? I don't know if I should accept something as... It would be rude to send it back, though. Well, shit, maybe I should accept it as a heartfelt expression of a fan's emotion. But, wow. Bit much.
What does it do?
Wear this ring and watch your wealth accumulate when you dance.
Ooh.
Oh my god, it unequipped my shit at some point for some reason.
What?
I don't know why.
Weird.
I don't know why. Hold on, I just realized.
What?
Why the fuck do I have a weapon slot? This is weird.
Yeah.
Okay, well after this
to take it out.
after this amazing interview,
Yeah.
let's take a shower.
I don't know. I don't know if any shower is gonna be able to wash off that.
You know what? You know what? I do appreciate it at least that every time all those interviewers or those host shows, those show hosts or whatever, they at least all clearly, like they do their job and they have their sort of persona and their style, and but that doesn't entirely reflect how they are. So I do appreciate that, but oh boy,
Not entirely. Except for maybe the sensual gentleman.
Yeah, and the Sensual Gentleman was he was not as bad as I initially thought, but there's still like no.
It still feels a little slimy.
She's like, I heard everything. Oh, no.
Sikkim, I don't think I can ever.
I'm sorry.
There is not enough brain bleach in this world to get the fucking memories off of that.
Oh, well. This is our industry. Underage girls sell.
Welcome to the idol industry.
I'm your lord.
And I'm the core wizard.
Fun dream job. Whatever. All right. We have more work to do. We have a lot more. We're already level 12. I don't know if you fucking realize that, but we're already level 12.
We're advancing at a rapid pace.
Yeah. And yes, of course, there's going to be a whole lot of more of that shit, and I agree that for some people that might be almost boring, but let's be real for a second. First of all, I think we're making this kind of entertaining and uncomfortable, and also I think that we're getting massive rewards from it, so that's going to be good.
To be fair, we are very good at the latter.
Yeah.
Somewhat good at the former.
So until next time, as never from me, take care of yourselves. See ya.